Alright, we're back out in the shop. Welcome. Look, dug out a different outfit, huh? Don't worry, there's still a work shirt under there. But check it out. It was in the pocket from last year. Bonus. Come on. Woo. Snot rag. Huh? Gotta have those. Alright, so last time we were out here, things got a little frustrating. Oh, maybe we can check the air in their pipes. And I think I kind of left it at that on the video, but instead I stuck around and let me show you the couple things I plan on doing here. I wasn't happy with the way the bigger pot was treating me, so had to figure out something, you know. I assume I just need to do something different, but let me show you what I think we are going to do. Alright, so before I ended my day the other day, I took some of this, this is the widest I have. It's 4" by, I don't know, maybe like a 1/4 inch. It's reasonably thick. It's probably the thickest flat stock I have, unless I cut it off one of those square tubings. Maybe something over there is bigger, but I've seen this done. You know, give the pot a little more direction. I still might shrink this top up a little bit, get a little more lean out of it. It's a trapezoidal shape, you know, wider at the bottom, skinnier at the top. And I chamfered a lot on the back side, all the way around, so it lays backwards. They fit in pretty well. Other than this, I think I need a fire filter. So this here thing that I thought about making into the horn on my anvil, and that little retarded, I don't know, I'm gonna start calling it a cow probably, you know. But maybe, you know, I gotta get more poking in the bottom with this deeper bed that I'm not doing. Like, I didn't really do that with this. You know, with the smaller pot, I just raked it higher and higher, you know. So maybe I got to get down there and, you know, definitely get in there, break that up a little more, make it work for me better. I would assume, you know, if there's an issue, I'm doing it wrong, you know. The other thing is, if you can see, you know, this sits a little higher, right? This is flat. There's an inside liner, you can see here, that doesn't let any air out the side like some of the pots. Some of them stop, you know, a little bit down, and air can blow out the side, kind of like the little pot that I had in there. That was possible, you know. But this one here, this rim goes all the way up, and what I'm thinking about is cutting a slot here. Maybe kind of a wide slot. We'll see. I'll start small. We'll get wider. Something to lay my stock down flatter, because I said I was getting more of a, you know, I felt like I needed to go with an angle. You know, maybe it's more of an issue with my fire management, obviously. But we're gonna put these in. Like I said, I might adjust them a little bit more, get a little more lean to keep the width of my pot. But maybe we should see exactly how big that is. Grab this one. You guys might be able to see this one. So this turns it into, I gotta get my head in here, 8 inches, a little over 8 inches, 8 1/4. That would make it 5 1/2 at the top. So I guess we're not losing that much. I mean, 8 1/4, 5 1/2, 2 1/2 inches. I'm bringing it in. I still wouldn't mind it a little bigger, but such is life, maybe. I don't know. But I'm probably just gonna tack them in, and you know, I mean, if something gets behind them, I'm not gonna cry. It's just gonna sit there. Probably not even gonna do anything, but I'm gonna tack them in, see what happens. Maybe we'll forge on this thing, get the rust off of it, make it a little smoother, and I'll start poking the fire like I probably should have been doing from the beginning. Cutting this out, I think I would still wait. I might cut this side and then maybe cut this side also. But definitely not today on this. Maybe today on that. Let me tack this in and see where we get. Something else I need to... Oh, I also broke this. I welded this one with my with that uglier extension cord. So I'm thinking this probably wanted a re-weld anyway. I'm also thinking about moving it to this side since I already broke a few welds, because I generally put my piece in this way, you know, and it pinches it so close to the piece, my hand's behind there, you know, I'm holding it with my left. So maybe we put it to that side, and that way my piece will be sticking out here. But we'll see. We'll get back to it. Alright, so we decided to bust that thing off. You can see how I welded it. Welded over here in a couple spots, along with this plate. This bottom plate used to be over there. And that I did have to take down a little bit to break off. But looking at this thing, it's you know, there's some slope to it, and I'm thinking that's kind of why I was pinching against the side a little bit, because I didn't really think about my thing sitting level, you know, or we could say level. But you say if you had your piece in, say like this, you had your piece in, the piece wasn't in like this, it was in like this, because instead of sitting level on here, it had a dip. So I noticed the same thing on this side now that I'm looking, and I thought I'd throw a plate on to give me at least something flat to mount it with, and I'd try to level the plate a little bit, not, you know, to the side anyway, not exactly level. There's nothing level in here, but then mount it to that. The welds came out a little better. Let's see if we can get some focus on that. Slightly better. You can say it. Slightly. Maybe there's some slight involved. We'll find ourselves. Can't see that anyway, huh? How about this side? Ooh, I could use another pass over here. Come on, camera, you can do it. Focus. There you go. Man, just a little bit of dirt in the background. It wants to focus on it. Yeah, maybe another slide across that one. Giving that thing a second to cool down. We'll get this mounted up. Alrighty, knocked it out. Everybody, good look at them. Them's ugly weldings. But, you know, just like I said the other day, if you do it yourself and it doesn't work, you can always do it again. And it's called practice. So, I laid 2 on this one. Man, this will not focus with dirt in the background. There you go. Will it stay focused? No, it moves right over to the dirt. What's up with that? One high, one low. I have no idea if that's what you should do. This one went on pretty well. A little funky getting underneath the back end. Same with the front end. Let's see if there's any way to get this in the picture. Also hit up underneath there. Which was a little more difficult. Just put a little stilt in there. Same with back here. They're both nothing really on top of them. We'll see how far that goes. Maybe that's a little better. Lots of splatter. I just hit it with a wire hand brush. Didn't really do anything else. Got got other stuff to do. Want to get this tacked up, see what I can do. Probably gotta vacuum it, I guess. And try to get a couple things done today. I did not want to pull that pod out, but here we are. I cut this side out. I guess this stuff's kind of like a cast iron, I think. Cut real easy, ground real easy. Those little fins were a bit of a problem, so I had to put a new blade on the grinder. If you're wondering when too small is and when you should change, I don't know. I have one smaller than this, so apparently smaller than this is my motto. Don't go by my motto. Anyway, hey, look at that Harbor Freight stuff. Woo. Oh, that's right. Yesterday was the 5th. One more day to use that coupon. Hope everybody was getting that if they had a crappy welder like me. 10-pack for $8.99 or something. It's got the flap discs in it, which by themselves are like $3.99. So I couldn't see any reason not to get this set here. I mostly need these, but you know, 5 more cutting discs is okay. But yeah, that's not bad for a 10-pack. We'll see how they hold up. I'm pretty sure this other junk I've been using is the same. Yeah, same. What else is in there? Oh, freebie. Huh? Shed a little light on the subject. And we've been needing some more drills. Drill bits. Or, what else people call them? And we might do, get off of there. We might do some projects where we want to make metal look nice. So I picked this up. See if it's any good. Might be trash. Normally I buy their trash sandpaper for, you know, just rough woodworking stuff. Might even have the container in here. It's the nasty Chinesium stuff. 15 pieces for like $1.99. I think it says right in there, do not breathe package. Yeah, do not breathe near package when opening. Something like that. But it's just got the coarse. It says fine, but I don't think 120 is fine or extra fine. So, but you know, for $1.99 or whatever it is, it'll get through wood. You know, you're not trying to shine up anything super nice with it, but okay. Hey, back to this. So yeah, cut that. What I couldn't cut through, I was just able to just hammer. Like this rim piece here. I don't know how hot this thing is anymore. I just, you know, slotted down and then chipped it out like teeth with a hammer. I don't know. Who chips out teeth with a hammer? I don't know. And then I just tacked this in. I'm not sure I'm going to be happy with it. Not sure I'm going to be happy with this. That's why I didn't do the other side. But we're going to give it a shot. And maybe I'll learn how to work a coal fire. Alright, we're taking a little time out in the shop. Sun's starting to come up. It's 11. Finally getting here. Hopefully, y'all been watching my bee videos. If not, get on it. Let me close my bees up when they come out in the morning. Because the wasps start flying long before they do now. These guys here are always super active. They're always ready to come out. Lots of dead bees to drag out. These guys not so active. These guys a little more active. These These guys I'd expect to be a little more active, but they're not. And these guys are pretty active. So I try to give everybody some, you know, time to drag their dead out and come on out and do some stuff. I come out here with a fly swatter, kill lots of wasps. Somebody flying around down there. These guys look like they need a little help with their dead. Let's see if we can help them out here. Sheesh, that looks like a lot of them. Man, I hope we ain't got something bad going on. These guys were the most recent split, so I'm gonna wait and see what the rest of those look like. Make sure I'm not scraping out anybody that's alive. So they might still have a lot of dead coming, but these little buggers, these wasps, these are the problem. So I'm out here slapping the crap out of them with a fly swatter every day, which works pretty well. Now today, oh look at that! Oh, bastard just went in there. Grrr! Get out! Get out! Get out of my hives! Get! Nope! Maybe I'll give these guys a little more time. So this is my trap. Give them a little more time too. These guys get sun first down here. Plus they're not as reflective. But here's my trap. Fly trap, same kind of thing. Got sugar water down there. Gonna go grab a couple pieces of meat and drop down there and see if we can't tempt these wasps to go down there and drown. Saw it on Barnyard Bees this morning. Great idea. Kind of like the fly traps. We put some, you know, drop a rotten egg in there. They go down your little cone and they can't get back out. Same as like trapping bees out of a tree or a house or something. You know, they'll go through that funnel only one way. They don't figure out their way back. So let's see how many we can catch today. We'll get some wasp lure and throw them dead wasp in there. They like their own dead too. I don't know. Crazy. Alright, those last shots you saw there, I was trying to show you that the side of the pot was getting hot. That part I welded in. Not sure what was going on, but I think it was just building up that mass in the bottom again. So I had to dig it out, and then this cooled off quite a bit. So maybe that's something to watch for, like if things are getting hot on the side here, something to watch, you know, like, okay, I gotta dig in there. So I did get this finished. My ugly cow. So I'll try to do a little more of that, you know, make sure things don't get all crazy and out of hand. This was a total pain in the butt though while I was doing that, trying to get it in the middle here. Got nothing to grab on this end and really nothing to grab on that end. Chicken, what are you doing in here? Pooping on stuff, of course. Alright, anyway, what I want to show you was my failure. Not sure how hot this might be. Let's see if we can get it. So that was me slitting. The slitting seems to be going okay. The drifting seems to be going very poorly. This here's my slitter. Maybe, I don't think it's too wide. I think that's all right. And I think it's shaped nice. And it slits just fine, but it does not drift on its own. So once I slit too far, then I start cracking it out, and I just busted it out on purpose just now. Because I think this other punch that I broke is gonna get welded in there for the shaft part. And then I did chisel these out to start the reliefs for getting in the chuck. But I think I did it the wrong way. So I'm gonna drop that in there. I'm gonna weld this in, chop this off, and see if I just can't grind it out. I think I got my shape backwards. Instead of flaring out, I think they should have kind of flared in, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll figure something out. Big old chunk of metal. Alright, wrapping it up for the day. See if we can get some light on the subjects here. Everything cooled off? Yeah, close enough. Hey, there's that key. Does it kind of look like a key on the side? Yeah. Came out pretty bad, but it worked. Be better for than my hand for a couple tries. We'll see how long it lasts. Then I knocked out a couple more of these guys since we got an order in for them. This one here, I tried to put a little bit different finish on it. I got a ground, file on it all the way before the beeswax and linseed oil, so it's not quite as dark as that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it quite as much. It's smooth, but you can see the marks in it. I didn't take them out. I wanted to leave some kind of. I kind of like this the best. That unfinished. Oh well, we'll see. All right. Got this guy welded up, used him, worked out good. Oh, shoot, I cut this thing up. I was going to weld it. It's that plate that's going to go in the anvil. Well, we'll do it tomorrow. I got to say, once, I started working on it a little bit, this wasn't too bad. Here's my little ugly duckling. I think I showed you that already. Poker for doing this. Watch it like. Oh, it's the master move right there. See that? Okay. I just stab it in there to the bottom and lift the junk up. Yeah, worked wonders. Just doing those axes. Just lighten everything up. I liked it. So let's see what's in here now. A little harder to dig out. The sun is helping. And I did say earlier that I saw at least this side getting red hot, and I think that's when I had that mess with up in there. Man, I'm gonna need to tweak my tool here. It's not the same. It used to fit in the curve real nice, you know? I kind of made it to go with the curve. I'm gonna have to shorten it up. Looks like the welds are still there. I mean, I only tacked it a little bit. There. Over here. Well, it didn't die, and I really like that I could tell where my fire was. Because before that was always an issue. I had this big old pot, and you know, I didn't know that mass was just solid in the middle, and you know, it's probably partially coal and coke, but probably like fly ash and clinker and all that mashed together. Because then it comes out, I do break it up, and it's got, you know, coal and coke in it, but it's kind of fusing everything together. So but at least this way, you know, everything's right here. Like I said, you can see this lighting up when there was an issue, so that'll at least be an indicator. But it was a lot easier to get my heat where I wanted it once I, you know, practiced a little bit. So I think all in all, I'm kind of happy with it. You can see why just making your own pot might be beneficial. Probably want to use something a little thicker than this, get you some 1/2 inch. But I'm glad I didn't complain. And I was getting really good air blast, you know, because I wasn't all blocked up. But all right, I think that's it. We're good. I got this guy worked into shape, because I still like to use it for a little Christmas item. Let's see what happens. And I think that's it for the day. So I do kind of like practice punching these, because like, see, you can see how far that one's off. That was the first one. And then I was a little more conscious about going through on this one, because actually this one I started on the bottom, so you should really look at the top to see where I came out. Where this one here, I started on the top, still pretty far off. And, you know, that kind of thing. Alright everybody, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. We'll catch you on the next one.